Passive investing begins with a good index. A good index is well diversified. A good index does a good job of representing the market. An estimated USD 15.6 trillion are indexed or benchmarked to the S&P 500 because investors assume that S&P 500 is an index which represents the market. Is this true? Let's find out. Looking at 2014 Google decision when the company issued a new class of shares, the S&P Global that builds the S&P index decided to include both Goog, G-O-O-G, and Google, G-O-O-G-L in the index, choosing to increase the number of components in the S&P 500 to 501. Now, according to the S&P US indices methodology, which should be rules set in stone, companies that have more than one class of common stock outstanding shares are represented only once in an index. So why did S&P 500 not follow its own methodology and make this an exception? The simple answer is that representation and diversification was not as important for S&P 500 as owning more of Google. When you take such a decision to change your own rules, make new rules to own more of a blue chip company, you are making the index less representative, more concentrated, and hence an improper benchmark that is less diversified. The S&P 500 market capitalization weighting method is not designed for fair representation. It's a way for every individual and institutional investor to ride the emotional bus called mass hysteria, which is about running faster and faster after the winner, creating irrational exuberance when sentiment leaves value behind and starts imagining its journey to the moon. Concentration is like sugar, intoxicating in the short term and wealth destroying in the longer term. An S&P 500 decision to increase exposure to Google makes it a poor index for investing. What should the passive investor do? The investor should know that passive indexing means diversification, not concentration. Investors should invest in indices and funds that do a better job of representing the market. And more about it later.